say he's the man, the myth, and the legend. It's Roger the Wild Child.
Let's get this party started! Ready, set, go!
On the air everywhere.
It's the Roger the Wild Child Show!
Hey guys, how you doing? It is Roger the Wild Child. This is Wednesday, March 10th, and welcome to another edition. We got Jimmy Knight, Hollywood, Jester, and Speech Impediment Man will be on the show here in moments.
It's the Roger the Wild Child Show!
How you guys all doing? And welcome again to another great episode of the Roger the Wild Child Show. How you guys doing? How's your week been since we've done our first show? Hollywood.
All week, Roger the Wild Child Show in my head. Roger the Wild Child Show! All week, man.
Hollywood, how's your week been so far?
Me?
Yes.
I didn't hear what you said. Say that again.
Oh, Hollywood, how's your show?
It's been good. It's been great. It's been great. I've had a great week.
Have you really? Did you do anything exciting?
Not really. Mostly just work around the house this week. Look for jobs. I've been putting applications in, looking for jobs.
Well, you got a job. You got the Roger the Wild Child
my
Show.
Butt. Yeah, but yes. You're right.
Right. Yeah, we all work for free here, so we don't have sponsors yet, so
You do? What?
Wait, who's getting paid?
Right? Jester, how's it going, buddy?
Good. Seems like it was only like half a week, though.
I know, and it's getting and there's more to come. So, we definitely the weekend's not even here yet. So, and today is Wednesday, so that means it's Hump Day.
That's right.
It is. So
I'll drink to that.
Yes, you will, and we will, and you will preview. We will preview the weekend coming up. And running audio tonight, Jimmy Knight. What's happening, my friend?
It's beautiful here in Illinois. The last couple of days, and actually the window's open, and it's about 60-something degrees, and it's just a gorgeous time to be in Chicago.
Nice.
Snow on Sunday.
Really? Nice.
It is March.
Yep, it sure is. And I actually start baseball practice for my son's Little League team. So we did our drafts this week. So that was pretty cool. So next week we start practice. So we're going to have some fun with that.
Nice.
So we do have a special guest on the show. I'd like to bring him on. You know him best. He's one of the original Whack Packers from the Howard Stern show. So please welcome Mr. Speech Impediment Man. Speech, how's it going, buddy?
Good. How you doing, Roger the Wild Child?
You've been with you were with Howard Stern like several years ago. Tell me what happened and how you got on his show and how you got the name Speech Impediment Man.
Well, they're two separate things. First, I'll give you how I got the name Speech Impediment Man. Okay, we're going back to like 93. I was unemployed, and me and my roommate, we used to just hang out, just kind of work out, watch TV, do nothing. But he always wanted to be an actor, and he had one of those Drama-Log magazines hanging around. And I looked in it, and I saw an ad for stand-up comedy, a class, Greg Dean's comedy class up in Hollywood. And I figured, hey, I always wanted to be a comedian. So I went to the class, and I liked it. And I took the events class. Now, how Speech Impediment Man started is every night we would do our routine in front of our teacher. And I remember one night, this guy, he was like 500 pounds, going up in front of me. And the teacher goes, wait a minute, you've got a weight problem and you need to say that to the audience so that they know it's okay to laugh at you and stuff. So that got me thinking, going, well, I got a speech impediment. Why don't I use that? And I asked the teacher, and he goes, yeah, of course, use it. So I used it, and then every week it became funnier, and then I came up with Speech Impediment Man, and then on the night of our graduation, we did it at Igby's Comedy Club in Pasadena. And I had a friend that worked for a silk screening shop, and I had an SI put on there like Speech Impediment Man, and then I put a shirt on with Velcro, and I would tear it off like Superman. And that's how Speech Impediment Man was born.
Nice. And so how did Howard find you?
Okay, and then I met Howard in '96. Okay, I used to be a Mark and Brian listener out here, but I had a roommate that used to see Howard on his Channel 9 show. And he told me, he goes, hey, you got to check out this guy, Howard Stern. He's kind of a dick, but I think you'll like his sense of humor. So I listened to him, and I got hooked. And then in '96, Howard was doing a book signing for Miss America out in Westwood. And I went there, and I took him a tape of my comedy, and I wore my Speech Impediment Man shirt, and we talked, and I gave him a tape and stuff, and he goes, okay, Speech Impediment Man, I'll talk to you later. And then I had a comedy book that had like all the information for all comedy clubs, where who to talk to and the phone numbers. And it had the number for Howard Stern back in New York. So I started calling in, and he had put me on more and more all the time. And then about 2 months later, his producer, Baba Booey, called me and invited me to go out there to New York and be in studio. So I went back there. That was Halloween of 1996, and ever since then it's been strippers and porno stars and fun.
Well, and then a star is born. There you go. And now you're traveling around the United States, and you're working at comedy clubs. Is that correct?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be going back to New York at the end of the month. I do another show called In Hot Water back in New York with some comedians, and I'm going to be on that show. And a friend of mine, Aaron Burr, is doing some shows at Uncle Vinny's, and I'm going to open for him. And then in April, my buddy Shirley from the Howard Stern Show is doing some shows at the Copper Blues in Phoenix, and he's gonna let me open for him. And then in May, I'm going to Austin, Texas, with In Hot Water. So I got a few things going on.
That's awesome.
Howard keeps me busy.
In Hot Water is on Compound Media. Listen to that all the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Aaron and
Media.
Gino are hilarious. So I can't wait to hear you on there.
Yeah.
Hollywood, JJ, do you have any questions for Speech?
When's he coming to Boise?
Yeah, right? Yeah, when are you coming to Boise?
We got East Side. We got everything here.
Write your local comedy club. Tell them I want Speech Impediment Man. I could send you a link, some YouTube of my comedy and stuff.
Okay.
I would love to go up to Boise. I haven't been up there. I got some friends up there. Is it snowing up there?
Not here
No,
in
it's nice
Boise.
today.
Chicago's going to get snow, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to snow again Sunday, but it's gorgeous right now. I mean, it's like spring. So
And there's no snow in Vegas, right, Hollywood?
Well, Chicago, you got that
No snow in Vegas,
If
but
it's
there
that-
was about 3 weeks ago.
Patrick's Day parade coming up, and they're gonna dye the rivers green.
yeah, nobody's going to be there to see it again. 2 years in a row. No spectators
Really?
allowed at the St. Patrick's Day parade in Chicago.
Mm.
So
I went to that probably 10 years ago. I had a lot of fun there. And you got some good food in Chicago.
oh, yeah.
Chicago does. We have great pizza there. Our hot dogs are good.
Good broad, good ribs, I remember.
Yeah. You gotta get up this way and go to the Taste of Chicago, because that's when you really get the good food, as we call it, the Taste of Chicago. And good news on that. It did sound like they are trying to plan to do the Taste of Chicago this summer in Chicago.
Really? Because they canceled it last year, obviously.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if they were going to bring that back. Taste of Chicago was always a great memory. Hollywood's from Chicago. Have you been to the Taste?
So, Speech Impediment Man. So, what happened with your wife?
Did you hear that?
What
Speech?
was that again?
She asked, Hollywood asked, what happened to your wife?
Yeah, what happened to your wife? Tell us the story.
You know what? I want to thank you for bringing up one of the most painful periods of my life.
Oh, no.
Oh, crap.
You know what? She had some money problems, and she liked to spend money. Unfortunately, it was my money she was spending, and we ended up getting a divorce. And I was down in Texas, and I didn't know what to do, so I called up the Howard Stern show, and Howard made a bid out of it, of course. And they set me up with the lawyer, and the lawyer got me half my money back. So,
She's not getting she's not getting half of that cameo cash you're getting, is she?
High-pitched Eric is making all the money. I could hardly make anything.
Are you on Cameo Speech?
He is on cameo.
I'm on Cameo, but I mean, High-pitched Eric is the king of the Whack Pack Cameo. Everyone's going to him. I can't understand why.
I don't either. I don't either, Speech.
I don't know. I think it's Scott Howard likes him more than me. I don't know.
Why would he like?
Maybe it's a New York thing.
Wait, don't ask why Howard does what Howard does, Roger, because Howard only does what Howard does. So,
Right, exactly.
Howard does what Howard does. You're right. You're right. Howard has changed a lot over the years.
yeah, he's not doing that same show that he was doing in the 90s. That's for damn sure.
Well, he's trying to go more mainstream
Yep.
and
Which
be
is
buddy with the Hollywood type,
Yeah.
which is fine. I mean, we can all be have strippers in and be throwing baloney at their ass all the time. We got to grow up sometimes.
Look, I don't think it's about I just think he's smart that he knows he can't do that anymore. You can't do the things you used to do 20 years ago.
Well, yeah, plus he had the model wife, and I think his wife would get a little upset.
You think?
Right now with the COVID, he's doing it in his basement and stuff, so he's happy. He said he never wants to leave his basement. I don't know. But hopefully this COVID will get over someday.
You know what? I can see that not leaving your basement thing, because it is like, I think Friday it'll be officially a year that I've been home, and I don't see going back. So if I was Howard and I had all that cash, I'd be, I'd be in my basement too. What the hell, it's a whole radio studio in his basement. Why would you leave?
Yeah, true. I don't know, but I don't know. For me, I wish this COVID would get over. The comedy club here, I mean, they're slowly opening here in LA, but lately I've had to go out of state, like Arizona and Atlantic City to do my shows.
JJ, we got to figure out one of the bars down here in Boise. We can bring Speech up here to perform.
East Side Tavern.
Let's go.
I
Let's
would
do
love
it.
to come out.
You would love to come out?
I would love to come out.
Awesome. We would love to have you in Boise.
Okay.
I'll put it on the list.
All right, cool. Let's get it booked here up in Boise. I'm sorry. And the people, people that are not from Boise, call it Boise. And then, of course, I'm here now, and I got to get used to calling it Boise, not Boise.
Wait, how do you pronounce it?
It's Boise, Boise, Idaho, not Boise, where anybody from that doesn't live here comes and calls it Boise. And then you know they're tourists or they're not from here.
Easy.
Now, Hollywood, aren't you from Las Vegas?
I'm originally from Chicago.
You're from Chicago. Where do you live now?
I'm originally from
Las
Chicago,
Vegas?
but yes, I've been in Las Vegas for the past 30 years.
Okay. But you go by Hollywood, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Good deal.
I go by how.
Hey, can you help us get High Pitch Eric on this show?
I could call him for you.
Hey, you know what? Call him. Put him on three-way right now. Why don't you let's put him on three-way.
Hold on.
I wish I had some hold music.
I know, right? He's gonna put us on hold, and he's gonna try to call High Pitch Eric on three-way. High Pitch Eric is actually another whack packer from the Howard Stern Show. And these whack packers, apparently, they're all buddies and everything. So they all kind of like network with each other. And if you're watching us on Facebook right now and you have a question, just put a comment and then we'll post your comment for speech. So if you have a question or comment for speech, go ahead and make a comment here and we'll ask it. We'll ask him on the air live.
Please hold.
Nothing.
Classic.
Right?
Your operator will be with you shortly. Oh, wait, that's too much. Sorry. Facebook will take us down. I played 30 seconds of Chuck Mangione. Oh, geez, take it down. Take it down. Chuck needs his 0.00008 cents. By the way, you can hear all those hits on Chicago's varietystation.com. Please tune in now. When you're not listening to the show.
Hey, it's ringing.
Oh, here we go.
Is it ringing?
The suspense.
Do, 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 do. We're trying to make an attempt of getting high-pitch Eric on our show.
There's nothing better on a podcast than waiting for somebody to pick up a phone.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Speech, is he not answering?
Did we lose Speech? No, he's still here.
Is he still there?
He's
Well,
still here.
Roger.
Yes.
I just called. He didn't answer. I left a message.
Okay. Well, maybe next week we could bring him on the show.
Okay.
Or maybe he'll call back here shortly. One of the two.
Well, hopefully he'll call back.
Well, Speech, hey, it's a pleasure having you. Oh, before we let you go, though, I know that you're doing some comedy. So, because we're trying to keep this show somewhat mainstream, do you have any jokes for us?
Last night I came home from work. I found my blow-up doll hiding from me in the closet. I'm good at the computer porn, but I think I got a virus. I keep getting my dick cut in.
Was she a blonde?
The keyboard. I went to a doctor. I said, "Doc, my eyes hurt when I have sex." He said, "Jeff, that's only the pepper spray."
Speech Impediment Man, thank you for being on our show today. We really appreciate you allowing to be on the us talking to you, and we'll definitely have to have you back on the show again. Okay?
No problem. And stay in touch. I would love to come hang out with you in Boise. Or
Perfect.
Boise!
Boise! Yes, we'll get it booked.
Talk to you later, Wild Child.
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to you later, buddy. Thank you. Boise! Well, that was fun. That was our first celebrity on our show. We can mark that one in the book.
I can honestly say, good first interview. That one went very well, technology-wise, interview-wise. Good job. That was good. That was fun. I like that.
And we lost Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood's running off with Speech right now.
No, there you go. She's
I like the extra room here, so that's kind of nice.
You got the whole bottom to yourself now.
I know, this is really nice.
Oh, David Boyle checked in. Speech Impediment Man, how did you enjoy the Howard Stern show? And unfortunately, David, you know what? He loved doing the show. Unfortunately, he's gone now, but definitely got your message in there. But just wanted to answer the question. I know that he really enjoyed being a part of the show, and I know he was there for several years. And to this day, Howard Stern follows him wherever he goes.
Maybe that's
Okay, so anyway, we're going to go and move on to our next topic of discussion. And did you guys watch the Oprah Winfrey interview with Prince Harry and Meghan?
I did not watch it. I've heard about it, and I've read the cliff notes of it, because basically I thought to myself, who cares? But it's interesting stuff. See, I look at things, Roger, like, okay, so I don't believe half the stuff she's saying. It could be true. I'm just saying, I don't know what their angle is here. I'd like to know what their angle is. That's my whole thing is, okay, so they moved to America. They're here. They're doing the American thing. Why shit all over your own people in your country? Like, why do that? Just come here and live the dream. What is the end game of this couple? That's the thing I don't understand. So,
and I'm just kind of like, was reading a bunch of stuff that she was talking about. And I mean, I can understand, she married into royalty. So she was they were up protecting her and keeping her like in this little bubble. And he's realizing, I don't want the royalty life. I want to be a real person in the real world.
I want to be a real boy. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what it is. I mean, I honestly think that's why he came here with her. And look, I don't get it, because she's beautiful. Like I look at her and I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, I just don't. I could go into like a diatribe of my thoughts and feelings on this whole thing, but I mean, I just don't understand it, I guess is what I'm saying, is because she had somewhat of a career before. And she's married to him. Move here and do something, but don't air your dirty laundry, I guess is what I'm saying.
Right, exactly. And so hang on one second here. I'm just trying to.
Is Oprah really relevant anymore? Like, what does Oprah do? Like, Oprah.
She has her channel on Apple TV.
Was that where this aired? Because I didn't even know. Like,
I don't know where her interview was on actually.
Does she still have a network? Like, I don't know.
Oh, what was that? OWN, right? It's Oprah Winfrey Network.
OWN, OWN. And I know they show like Dateline reruns all the time. I get it as a part of my cable subscription, but
right.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't understand why they would shit on their own country and why they would shit on their own family. Like, I want to know what the end game is, because there is an end game. There's an end game to all of it. And I guess we'll have to wait and see what it is. Is she looking to get a movie career? Is she looking to get, I don't know, but I just know that I'm just not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of people shitting on people just because they can. It kind of irritates me.
And if you guys have any questions or whatever you want to comment about this, you can give us a call live right now, 208-639-9777, 208-639-9777. I know some of the things that she was talking about in the interview with Oprah, and just is that they got married like 3 days before the official ceremony. So they kind of eloped ahead of time. The Queen shared her blanket with Meghan. And let's see, what other stuff? Oh, and so Archie, I guess they didn't want Archie in the royal family. Did you read about that?
I like this line right here where Harry says, he described his feeling as being trapped in his life. And I can see that. Like, I agree with what he's saying right there. So he's trapped being a part of the royal family. That's great. Be trapped and feel that way and get out. And he's saying how she saved him. And that by all means, I applaud that. But then just come here and shut up. Like, I don't know. Like, if you're so miserable in your life, in the past life that you had, and you ran to America to get away from that, then be in America and forget about that. I could be off base. It's just again, I am not a big fan of somebody like doing something and then turning around and shitting on somebody. I think it's classless. Like I just don't like that. I'm not that type of person. So,
but the drama makes them relevant. So,
and therein lies the end game. What is the end game?
Just to keep relevant and keeping the media in the news. Yeah,
but for what though? I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't know what they're trying to get, because he says they cut him off. But I don't believe that. I mean,
he said that Charles wouldn't talk to him for like many for a long time, and I guess they're starting to talk now.
Who cares? Good for that. Like, who the hell wants to talk to him anyway?
Right?
He is.
I mean, that guy's got to stick up his ass so tight that, like, why would you want to talk to Prince Charles? Like, I don't know. Probably going to get in trouble for this now. Sorry.
Right?
I celebrate your entire catalog. I don't.
Hollywood, you want to chime in on this?
I think she's freezing up again.
Yeah, she's having some technical issues on her side.
She agrees
like
with me, I believe, is what she said.
Oh.
I heard something, but it's like,
Oh, I was asking
lot
if
of
you wanted to
interference.
chime in on this whole Prince Harry story.
So are we talking about Harry now?
Yes.
Prince Harry and his drama?
Yes.
Damn it. What do you think of Prince Harry and his drama?
I hear they have a baby on the way.
Having a baby girl.
Yeah, number 2, right?
I hear they have
Yeah.
a girl coming, but they're not going to provide security
Right.
for the child because
Mhm.
they weren't sure what the sex was going to be or the something like that.
But again, you moved here, so you shouldn't expect that. You moved it. We lost her again.
Of course.
You moved here. You moved here, so you shouldn't expect security. You should. I mean, I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. You moved here. You moved here to run away from your past. Then don't expect the past to help you out. Just leave. Like if I could leave, I would go to Boise and forget my whole life. Like I would just go to Boise.
Well, you should. You know what? Why don't you just pack it up, move the family, and we'll just we'll just create our own one big studio for all of us here.
I said I would just go to Boise. It's been a year. Trust me. Anyway, that's all.
Anyhow.
Family, screw them all. Who cares? It's like the wedding. Like who gets up for the weddings? Like my mom would talk to me about that. Oh, I got up for the wedding. It was just, oh my gosh. I'm like, why? Why would you get up at 3 a.m. to watch some stupid royal wedding? Especially when you got DVRs, like.
Right? Exactly. You can just record it and play replay.
I just wanted to see what she was wearing. Well, she was wearing a wedding dress.
It's like watching baseball on replay.
Yeah, like, do you know? Yeah, exactly. I have friends who do that, who actually, like, DVR a baseball game, and I'll text them, and they'll be like, I'm not watching yet. I DVR'd it, and I'll start later. I'm like, why? It's already happened. Like, who cares? You can see the damn score.
So anyhow, then I guess apparently she said that she just doesn't want to be alive anymore. And at one point she just really wanted to just give it up and throw it in the towel.
Yeah, I mean nobody's gonna begrudge her for the way she feels about racism and the way she's been treated, because she has been. And I mean, she has every right to feel that way. But I don't know, I mean, dead? Even on my worst day, I don't wish I was dead. I mean, I don't know. But nobody, I mean, we can't, I mean, trust me, the three of us can't feel what she's feeling. So,
no, we can't.
I mean, we're definitely the wrong people to be talking about this. So,
that's true.
But I mean, I feel bad for her in that regards. If she felt that bad, I'm glad she got out. But again, I'll go back to my point, Roger.
Yes.
You got out, then just get out and shut the hell up. You're out. Why bring it back? And to JJ's point, she's relevant. She wants to be relevant. So
true story.
Wasn't she a deal or no deal? Didn't she turn cases or something? What did she do? Like, I thought she was on Deal or No. She was on a game show, right? Isn't that what she did? Should IMDb her. I should know more than this. I'll be more prepared next time. I'm going to have a whole dissertation on her next time.
Now you got me stumped on this one too. It's like, what did she do? JJ, what did she do? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't follow the Royals too much, so.
I know she was an actress, but what movie was she in? Okay, now you're gonna make me look this up.
I got it. I'm already on it, man.
Okay.
She's Duchess of Sussex. Yeah. She actually has a career. I mean, I feel bad because we're talking about this. We should know, but yeah, I mean, she's been in some movies. It says she was in Horrible Bosses. So I saw that movie. If she was in it, I liked her.
Hey, Blueberry Cheesecake is chiming in on YouTube and wanted to say hi. Hello, Blueberry Cheesecake. Thanks for chiming in with us. Thank you for watching.
She was in Horrible Bosses. She was in 90210. She was in a movie called A Lot Like Love.
Oh, yeah, she was in 90210, wasn't she?
She was on Fringe. She starred in Castle, Random Encounters. It's all B type stuff, except for Horrible Bosses. I mean, that was a popular movie. Yeah. But she was not in Horrible Bosses 2.
We got Mimi checked in and said, hello, I'm watching on YouTube. I have to go, but I'll be here next week and after that and so forth.
Thanks,
oh,
Mimi.
We got people watching us on YouTube.
Nice.
Yes.
We'll have to do this then.
Call us now.
That's where you give the phone number, Roger.
208-639-9777. Give us a call. Get on the air live. So let's talk about this other story here. This is just really crazy, okay? Because we keep, things keep getting canceled, okay? And I think we're kind of like over this whole cancellation thing, but now Pepe Le Pew is gone.
Wait, what?
What? The skunk.
He was a womanizing son of a bitch, wasn't he?
He's a lover, not a fighter.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. And it's like people are like finding every little thing to
Pepe
like.
Le Pew.
Yes, right?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
That was my favorite little guy. He was my favorite watching that cartoon. I just love how he would be all like with the girls when he would chase the girl, how romantic he would be and hit the voice. That was when I was a kid. I just loved that.
He was just a cute character, and I mean, I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand where they're coming from with it. So, but
they're going to end up canceling everything.
There you go. The JJ's right. I mean,
Dr. Seuss, Blazing Saddles, the classics.
Have they gone after Blazing Saddles yet? Because that is the one.
They haven't, but everybody talks about it. I think they're doing a new one actually.
How do you cancel Pepe Le Pew but not Blazing Saddles?
Right?
I think our priorities are mixed up just a tad.
That's crazy.
And then you compare it to Grand Theft Auto 5, and there's no comparison for today's world.
Yeah, what did I see a meme something about you're canceling Dr. Seuss books on Amazon, but the number one downloaded song was WAP by Cardi B.
Yeah, you saw that. You saw me posting that. I was like, what the heck? I'm like, yes. Seriously?
Yeah, I guess my children can't see a fake cartoon skunk going, but man, they can listen to WAP over and over again.
You know, I posted this on Facebook, like on my Facebook page, and it says, "Can we still order black coffee? Are brownies being taken off the shelf? Is White Castle changing its name? I'm sure Cracker Barrel is screwed. Can we still play Chinese crackers or Chinese checkers? Is it still called an Indian burn? No more Italian sausages? How far do we have to go? This is foolish." Somebody commented on my thing and said, "Really? You think Italians are really complaining about their sausage?"
I am. I did have a question though. Did anybody in this gang see Coming to America 2 over the weekend?
No, I want to see it though. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Yeah, I watched it. Loved it. So please note that at whatever time this is, I'm telling you I loved it. And I love that they did everything they did in it. And I love that Eddie Murphy played the character in the barbershop. And I was wondering if he was going to do it. And he did it. And I'm glad he did it. I don't know how he got away with it in this day and age of cancel culture, but God bless Eddie Murphy for saying, I'm going to play those characters again, every single one of them. And he did. He didn't know.
Him and Arsenio did a really good job on with those characters.
Fantastic job, but is there an outrage over it? Because
they'll be canceled next week. Watch.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad that well, there's many things I'm glad for. Amazon did it; they allowed it, or whoever the production company is. But also that Eddie did it. And by the way, Wesley Snipes in Coming to America too. I hope on March 10th, 2021. I'm saying this. I hope it's the return of Wesley Snipes because he was fantastic in this movie. I mean, you guys got to watch it. He was Wesley Snipes. I'm so glad he's back because he was just fantastic in this movie. I mean, when you see him in the movie, you giggle because of his character, but he does it so well. So, yeah. That's my 2 cents. Don't cancel Coming to America too because I want to.
Right.
And no
Because
more.
everything else.
I'll watch that tonight.
No more kissing skunks.
Hollywood, watch it there.
Look, all these, Speech being in the comedy world. I mean, all these comedians have talked about this. It's coming. Like, is comedy going to be gone? I mean, can you cancel comedy? I mean, Dave Chappelle sees this stuff coming. Dave Chappelle talked about it. George Carlin talked about it 20 years ago. I mean, to JJ's point, there's going to come a point where you can't cancel everything. Do we walk around and not talk? I don't know.
It's all over the news that Las Vegas is opening up. It says that everybody's opening up and that they're going back to normal life.
Well, that's good.
Fictional chimed in, said, hello, stay safe, and have a great day. Thank you for watching Fictional. And just so you guys know, we are broadcasting live on YouTube as well. We have a YouTube channel, Roger the Wild Child, and we also are on Twitch as well as Facebook, too. So definitely, if you put a comment, we'll throw it up. If you want to call us live on the air, we have a Skype number. You can call us at Roger on Air on Skype. Or if you just want to be able to pick up the phone and just dial us, you can call us live at 208-639-9777. Any big plans? Any big, huh? It's wonderful. Any big plans for you guys this weekend? What we got going on?
I'm going to keep buying records. But
because Jimmy's got a vinyl collection and he's all about his vinyl.
Well, I started it like during the pandemic because I don't know, I was bored. Like I had vinyls from when I was a kid, but they all were like trash because when you're a kid, you don't take care of your records. I mean, do any of us have records?
I had all the 45s.
I have a ton of 45s. Like who's going to listen to that? But like I have a bunch. I had some records, but for some reason, I don't know. I just got a bug up my butt to go buy a record player, and I did it. And I listened.
I have a bunch of the Beatles records.
There you go. See, and you still have them too, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And I did not. I had a bunch of records, but they were thrown out by my mother. But she says she didn't. But I know she did. I know she did. She says she didn't. She did. So
they're worth money now.
Yeah, they. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. But yeah, so I bought a record player and I listened to those records, and that was great. All 25 of them that I still had left, and then I decided to start going to the used record stores, and that has become my crack right now. Because, like, it's not even about getting the records. It's about finding the records. So the vinyl itself is cool, and I love listening to it. But it's knowing that one cool record you want is at that store 2 miles away, and you need to go buy it. That's the problem. That's the sickness right up here. Like, somebody has got, like, a vintage AC/DC Back in Black album that's never been opened from 1982 and whatever year it was, and I just know. Like, this dude is selling his Green Day Dookie album, brand, like, never been opened, mint, 1994. He's selling it for like $200.
Well, I had the Michael Jackson Thriller album for like the longest time.
Yeah, so did I, but I also had 155 scratches in it.
Right, exactly. And you had to go and get them all buffed out, and it just never sounded the same. And then you had the record like in the sun, right? So then it becomes warped, and so when it goes around the needle, it's like whoa.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those. I have my good Hollywood.
I still have Prince, Madonna, Hall & Oates.
Which Hall
I got a
Oates?
whole bunch of them still left from back then,
Which Hall Oates?
a long time ago.
I need to know which Hall
Pardon?
Oates.
I don't know because it's at my mother's. So
Bet you threw them
But-
out.
no, she didn't throw them out. She's kept them for me.
That's a nice mother.
Great job, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's become a real it's a cool hobby. I don't know, there's something cool about vinyl when you're almost 50 years old and you're listening to it. You're kind of like, yeah, I remember this. I don't know, there's just something sexy about it. There's something sexy about a record being played and
it has a nice, deep, warm sound to it.
Yeah, it's a totally different vibe.
Yeah. And if you get a really good pressing of an old record that's got that good deep sound, yeah, it sounds.
Oh, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. That one too.
I've got Tom
If you
Petty
don't-
and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah, that's a good one. And if you don't clean your needle, you hear the static.
Yeah, I broke my needle on the turntable like the third day I had it. I was cleaning it and I hit it and the needle just snapped and I went, "What do I do now?" So luckily, you can still buy needles. They're pretty expensive, but you can still get them. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's really become a cool thing. Like I really enjoy doing it, but I don't know. I mean, like I'm buying albums that I have on CD, and I'm like, why am I doing this? But you're right. JJ's right. They sound better. They just do. They sound. I mean, especially if you get like I said, a real good one. Like, I can't remember which one I picked up, but it was Huey Lewis and the News. Huey Lewis and the News, their first album, not the one with "Do You Believe in Love," but the one before that. It's probably their second album, but the one that had "Trouble in Paradise" on it. The white cover with them in their suits, brand new, mint, first pressing. It was $25 on eBay, so I bought it. Got shipped, perfect condition. Open it up. That freaking record sounds fantastic.
Does it?
Oh my! And I have the tape, the CD, and the record of it, and I would listen to the record over those two other formats any day. So
Me too.
yeah.
Me too.
And then there's 8-track.
Now those are never coming back. If they come back, I will be shocked. Put that down. I write that down today. I'll 8 tracks come back because if they come back, how can they? Did people have 8-track players in their house, or was it just a car thing?
It was both.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I know our first station wagon had an 8-track in the car, but it didn't have
Right?
an 8-track in the house. We never had an 8-track in the house.
Oh, we had one.
Oh, did you, JJ?
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I bought a storage unit from a friend, and inside there was an 8-track, and it had a bunch of records, and not just records, but then there were a bunch of record players and all kinds of stuff in there, crazy stuff. You never know what you'll find in those.
You never know.
Storage wars.
So just so you guys all know, we are always open to bringing in new co-hosts to the show. Even guest hosts. We're looking for guest co-hosts. So, if you are interested in being a part of the show, we definitely are welcoming guest co-hosts to join us on the show. Just hit us. Just hit either one of us on the show here. You could hit us up on our Facebook messengers, or just comment on here, and we'll reach out to you. And then we'll ask you a few questions, and if we feel like you're going to be a good fit for the show, we'll bring you on as become a guest host. Some other cool stuff we got going on. Let's see. We are because we're on different platforms. This week we are on 17 different podcasts. So we're on like iTunes, and we're on Spotify. Let's see, iHeartRadio. You can search the Roger the Wild Child Show. You can drive in your car and you can just listen to us. So if you just, if you had so much fun, you missed the broadcast, and you just want to listen to us while you're driving, on the interstate in Chicago, then hey, we definitely would love you to subscribe to all of our channels and so forth. Any departing words that you guys have?
I have to subscribe to both Spotify and iTunes.
Well, or your favorite platform, whatever platform you enjoy that you listen to, And then follow us on Facebook. Make sure you guys are sharing this when you guys are watching this. And you like what we're doing? Please share it.
Yeah. I can tell you that the Apple CarPlay and the way it integrates with Apple and the podcast on Apple, fantastic. I mean, I was listening to the show driving around today. You just boop, boop, loved it. So please.
Nice. So we are going to be expanding. We are growing. We're definitely going to take this show on a huge horizons, and we definitely want you guys to be a part of. It is a very interactive show. So we do have phone lines for you to call. You can even comment on here, and we'll post your comments or questions. If you're too shy to get on the phone, feel free. If you just want to say hi to the show, hey, you know what? We'll pull your comment up, and we'll say hi back live on the air and everything. So you guys have anything else you want to bring up? Any departing words? We'll start with you, JJ.
Not really.
Well, there you go. That sums that up. Hollywood.
Not at this moment.
Perfect. We're on a roll here.
It was a short week, so we don't have a.
No, next week we'll have to definitely get caught up, because I know we did our first show on Sunday, and we'll definitely have a week to get caught up on stuff. Jimmy Knight.
I need to be loved.
Yeah. That's all.
That's all he wrote.
VarietyStation.com. Chicago's Variety Station. Chicago's Variety Station. Say that like 10 times fast. It doesn't sound right. Chicago's Variety Station.com is my internet radio station. We play great music. Don't repeat a song any time during the day. So no repeats. I'll do it as a professional. No repeats every day. Yeah, check it out. If you like music and you like all sorts of music from the 80s, 90s, 2K, and today, dance, rap, rock, blah, 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 blah. We play probably the biggest variety out there on the internet. And it's all crafted together to make it sound good. So yeah.
And you're now on radio.com.
I am. You can hear us on radio.com, live 365. Just go to my website, chicagosvarietystation.com. You can listen there. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I got.
Perfect. Well, we're going to wrap it up. That wraps up our first official week here of the Roger the Wild Child Show. And we will be back next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. And make sure that you listen to the replays of the show and subscribe to us on all your favorite podcasts. JJ, Hollywood, Jimmy, and thanks again, Speech Impediment Man. I am Roger the Wild Child. Over and out.
Roger the Wild Child Show!
See you next week, guys.